Welcome to Fuel Your Drive.
Guys, what's going on? Welcome to Fuel Your Drive. It is the first of the year. Happy New Year. I am so excited. What a year 2025 was, and the 2026 is going to be the best year ever, and I'm so excited. I'm wishing nothing but success for everyone listening to the show, and we're going to get right into it. So, guys, before we start today's episode, as usual, please like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. I want to continue to keep growing the podcast. The numbers continue to rise, and I cannot do it without you. So thank you all very much. I hope you had a wonderful New Year's Eve. Yes, it's New Year's Day. I am here. You can see by my background here, there is not a single person on the road. There is no one literally in sight. I have been here for quite a while now, and I have not even seen a car drive by. On a normal day, you get about 150,000 cars driving by. So for those of you who are listening on audio, I'm just pointing out my window in the back. Actually, there's the first car coming by right now. It's been a while since I've seen a car. But guys, I wanted to touch, because I thought it's just obviously very appropriate, with today being New Year's Day and not a single person in sight. What am I doing that they're not doing and you might not be doing, what you need to start doing? Guys, there are no rules. People be like, oh, it's New Year's Day. You need to take off, relax, rest. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You could, but here's the truth. You can do whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, you do. That's what you should be doing. And for me, I was like, listen, I want to get a couple hours of work done. I want to get ahead. And, this is why I continue to execute at such a high level, because I'm constantly putting in hours and hours and hours and more hours than everybody else. And that's how I always have been, and I always operate. So you should never be waiting for the perfect time or, waiting for, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. It's a work day rather than today, which is not a work day. So very important. But guys, what I really want to touch on this year is about make 2026 really the year. Like, everyone's always waiting for this moment. And it's funny, I was having a conversation with someone the other day, and they were telling me how they really, really want to break free from what they're doing, and they want to, get on board with a company that's growing, or maybe possibly even do something themselves. And I said, listen, because a lot of people get this twisted. You do not have to be an entrepreneur to be successful. I've touched on this. I don't even know the episode number. It's been years. You can be an entrepreneur, or you could be an intrapreneur working in a growing company that is going to pay you lots of rewards and have a lot of success. And, I read this article not too long ago. Where is it? I want to pull it up, actually, just make sure I saved it here. So this is exactly what I'm going to be doing within my organization. But Louisiana boss, I don't like boss, I'm going to say, Louisiana leader hands workers $250 million in bonuses after selling his company for $1.7 billion. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be making more millionaires in this organization than probably anyone has ever done in the history of business. That's always been my goal, because you can never win alone. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because you could maybe possibly even come work at GYMGUYZ. You could work at there are a lot of great companies I know out there that take care of their team members. They don't take care of their employees, because that's a very degrading word to me. I hate that word, but they take care of their team members, and you can find that opportunity. Here's the thing. Number one always doesn't make the most money. And I've touched on this before, and I'm going to say it again. You could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could be even number 10, sometimes making more money than number one, dealing with less pressure, less stress. You're still going to have some pressure, but you're dealing with a lot less of it. And you can be very successful. So, this person was having this conversation with me, and I was just listening because, I was trying to give him some good advice, and I was just like, oh, God, I couldn't take it anymore. He said, man, I've been thinking about this for 10 years. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? I was like, then make a move. I was like, you either make a move or you don't make a move. But if you don't make a move, in another 10 years, you're going to be in exactly the same place where you are right now. So you have to make that move and do it. He's like, yeah, well, I'm scared. I said, of course you're scared. You're supposed to be scared. Everyone's always scared. I'm scared. You're listening to this are probably scared. Everyone is going to have fear. The difference with those who make it and those who don't, it's all about the amount of pain, your pain threshold. How much pain can you take? The more pain you can take, the more successful you're going to be. That is a fact. I am telling you that right now. That is 100% a fact. So, yeah, there's going to be some pain. There's going to be some uncertainty. Great things do not come to people who have, everything figured out and the map is just clear as can be. And you're like, all right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow this road. This is going to get me here. And it doesn't work like that. So take the move, make that move, take the action to make the change. That's up to you. But you want to make sure you're aligned with a good organization. If you're going to do something on yourself, I highly implore you to look into franchising. You don't necessarily need to go into a GYMGUYZ franchise. You can go in any franchise model, but you want to be in a proven model that works in a system that's going to bring you success. Because what's going to happen is if you don't, you're going to risk the possibility of being successful, right? And that's why franchising is great, because you're in a model where they have all the challenges and issues figured out. Are you still going to have problems as a business owner? Of course you are. That's the name of the game. If you want to be in the game, you got to play. And sometimes playing, yeah, it's going to be challenging. That's okay. That's what it's all about. But, my main message for today, guys, on New Year's Day is for you to do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Follow your passion. Go after that dream. Go after working for that company you've dreamed about. Do you know how many people I know? And one person in particular, I'm not going to even mention her name, but she started in our organization as a trainer. And now she's a very, very high level individual within the company. She has a very, very high position. Sky's the limit, my friends. You know how many janitors have turned into high level executives? What about, I love that story. I don't eat the product because I'm not a fan, but what is that? The hot spicy Cheetos? Is it that what it is? I think it's the Cheetos. Yeah. There was someone working in the janitor space in the janitor department, came up with the whole recipe for spicy hot Cheetos. And he's now the CEO. So what do you say about that? Guys, if it hasn't been done, doesn't mean it can't be done. Look what I've done, okay? Look what we have done. I took something from literally nothing, something that never existed, something that never even was franchised, the category never was even here. And here it is today. I can't tell you how many people told me it would never work. Okay, so screw everybody else. Believe in yourself. And if you're not sure if this is demand, test the market. But don't just go out there and test it with a soft tissue. And go out there and test it with some rough brush and really get under to the bottom of it to see, is there demand? You might have to create a demand. You know how hard it was for us to get leads online in the early days? Very, very challenging, because people were not aware of the service. I just went away recently for a couple days, and I'm always branding. I had over a dozen people come up to me. Oh yeah, I see those vans. Oh, GYMGUYZ. Yeah, I actually use the service. And my wife and my kids are just like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Listen, whatever you believe, you can achieve. So happy New Year, guys. You want to make your dreams come true? Go out there and get after it. There are no excuses. There's only execution, belief, and the will you have to make it happen. Guys, thank you so much. Don't forget, share, like, subscribe. Until next time, remember to fuel your drive. See you.
Legend. Do you know my name? My name is Legend.